live. I thought I'd pop on today because I have a little bit of a busy week and I want to get in before the weekend so I can get this candle done for Misty, and also I have a lovely pre-order from a client in the UK who wants me to have a look at some things that she needs to make a decision on pretty quickly to do with her business ideas and business ventures. Just to let you know, I do have a couple of candles. I have the coffin, which is a bleeding one as well. It's got red inside, and the tree. The tree is 10 and the coffin is 15. So if you'd like one of those two candles for me to read for you and to burn for you and to do a spell, please do a shout out and claim one of those candles, as they are looking good. Yeah, they're looking good. Looking good in the Halloween season. We're going to do the candle for Misty when she gets back on, when she's coming on. And I'm going to start off with a pre-order super chat from Irena in the UK, who has a number of things that she'd like to cover with, she did a quite big pre-order with her, I'm going to look at her astrology. The beauty of doing a pre-order, if it is astrologically related, and some people on my channel who won't show their faces, who are the naysayers saying like my Jupiter series is blah, blah, blah. Look, there's all different types of astrology. I have been studying astrology since the 1980s, since I was a teenager, and I'm not a perfect astrologer, but I have my own techniques, my own methods. A lot of them have come to pass and come true. So any naysayers out there, if you don't like my astrology, don't bother watching it. And if you're going to make a comment, put your face on the comment and not hide behind the keyboard. Yeah. So if anybody says, oh, you know, you're a great psychic, but I'm not sure about your astrology, you know, F off. I really don't give a fuck. So, no, I really don't care who you are. And also the comments that you put weren't relative at all to anything to do with Jupiter. They're all in the Vedic thing. I'm doing Western astrology and all my own sort of things that I've studied over the years, the relocational astrology, anything to do with partnerships, relationships, etc. So, you know, there's always going to be the people who hide behind the keyboards, who don't have the courage to come out and speak the truth, etc. So, yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, Michi. How are you? I'm great. How are you, Venusian? Good, good. I'm glad you're having a good day. Yeah, so we're going to do a pre-order for Irena in the UK and see what's going on. There's a training course potentially for investments in shares, etc. Is it a good idea? And I'm going to do an astrology on that, and also have a look at her astrology on that, as well as do some cards on it as well. Yeah, so any stupid comments, because they are really stupid comments, like get your facts right, will be blocked. Be blocked from the channel. So if you don't like the readings, just go off and look at something else. Yeah. Can you get a candle? Absolutely, Michi, absolutely. What candle would you like? What candle would you like? Sorry, Tammy, what candle would you like? Okay, so we have a really interesting transit right now with Jupiter in the second house for Irena. You're going to go through a big transformation with your money, with your self-worth, with your properties, what you own, etc. So you can have the feeling of making it big quickly, or the fear of losing all your money as well. So the thing is with Pluto in the second house, it can be bankruptcy, or it can be winning the lotto, it can be like certain things, or it can be very much a very slow transformation over time. But considering it is in Aquarius, I would say something to do with the markets, which is ruled by the 11th house. It's the Aquarius house, the markets. And you've talked about trading and learning how to trade. I think it might be a good idea just to have up your sleeve, even if you do it, you know, just on the, you know, if it's not too expensive, and you just want to do it for yourself and learn how to do it, I think it's a good idea to do it. And you've also got Jupiter going through the 7th house still. So I still feel like you're going to have some great clients. I still feel like there is a possibility of either a serious relationship or more really, really good clients coming into your life. We don't want bad clients. We want good clients. And sometimes people can come into our lives who are not good clients, and some of them are good clients, and some of them are not good clients. So if you're in a situation of having clients, you want to have good clients. So you've got that beautiful Jupiter there. It's then going to go into the 8th house, other people's money. So the money story will still be going on for you quite nicely. I do see that being very, very good, very, very interesting. And we'll do some cards on that as well. You've also got a question about TikTok. What sort of, you've got an urge to create some videos, which is a good thing, but you want to get a niche and you want to get, something that is going to be in harmony with your astrology as well. Creams, holidays, etc. So you want to have a look and see what type of things would be a really good thing to be working on. Well, you do have Aquarius in the 2nd house. Making money online is a good thing for you. Using the digital marketing, using the platforms, etc., using, the TikToks, etc., would be great for you. So I don't see that as being a problem, but we want to niche it down and see where the thing would be good. Something to do with airports, flying, vacations, yes, would be good. That would be really, really good. Let me double check and see what else. Anything to do with the beauty and the beauty industry would also be very good. You've got Jupiter in the 10th house in Libra. So anything addressing the beauty industry, anything to do with anything prestigious, anything that beautifies people or helps people beautify themselves. Also anything about relationships, anything about dating would also be good. Anything about dating. You are a good talker, so you're a good communicator. You might communicate in your work a lot or have a hands-on sort of therapy job, which is also good. That's your 6th house with Gemini. You don't have any planets there, but that's okay. And yeah, I feel maybe something to do with relationships, or if you're in a relationship and traveling and going on holidays, then something to do with a vacation with your partner, or partnering with somebody to do some sort of reels or videos as you're traveling around and doing different things would be good. People want to know about different places. Some people just like to watch those live videos of people driving through cities and doing stuff like that. So that can also be something of interest, maybe not to you, but maybe for someone else. But I do feel like the online TikTok thing is a good idea. I do feel like learning how to do the investments is a good idea. Even if you try to learn it yourself or do a free online course, you might not necessarily have to go with this course with this particular lady, but it, especially if it's expensive, you might want to do a different way of learning it, because there's all different ways of learning it. There's all free ways of learning it. There's all different sort of styles of learning it. Let me just pick a card for this woman who's doing the training course. So we've got a jumping card. She seems to know her information, yes. But she might want to lock you down into more courses, and it might extend from there and from there and from there. It might go further out and out and out. So it could be something that goes further out, further out. She might be trying to get more money out of you after the fact. Crash and burn. I don't know. I kind of feel like you could even find some sort of online course. If anybody here in the chat knows an online course for trading, for working with the markets, for working it out yourself. I personally like to do trading, invest in things that I have a good feeling about and I have luck with. So that could be with metals, it could be with gold, it could be with cruises, it could be something that I already know about, that I know is going really well, or that will do really well, that will pick up in speed. Sometimes looking at your situation can actually give you an idea. So with you having the second house ruled by 0 degrees Aquarius, it could be something to do with the aviation. It could be something to do with the IT or startup communities. It could be something to do with futuristic things, futuristic types of investments, things that are looking at technology, at new ways of doing medicine, at new concepts that we don't know about yet. So robotic technology, anything to do with the future, futuristic things, futuristic types of things can be very beneficial for you. You don't have any planets in the second house, but I think that those sort of things could be beneficial to you as well. Startup companies, anything that you have a really good feeling about, that, you know, tune into your intuition, because you've got a strong intuition. Being in Scorpio, your moon's in Scorpio, you might be wanting to tune in and see sort of where the best things are. Something I've always said about the entertainment industry is that more and more people need more movies. They've got to churn out these movies on a daily basis, because a lot of people are watching at least a movie a day, or a series. They're doing a series a day. So I feel like you've got the 8th house, other people's money. You've got really nice strong Aries there. Sorry, not Aries. You've got a really strong Mars there as well. So it could be something to do with the entertainment industry being in Leo, but it could also be with anything to do with pharmaceuticals, investing in pharmaceuticals, anything to do with medicine, holistic medicine. Something new and groundbreaking could be an avenue for you as well to look at. I'm just going to have a look at your relocated chart for London, because you might have something else there that might be interesting. Okay. Property and real estate, anything to do with fixed deposits, anything to do with banking could also work for you there. But you've been very wealthy in a past life. So I would say, with that South Node in Capricorn, so I would say try to tap into this past life knowledge of how to work with money, working with money and working around money. There's still things there with the beauty industry. If you do feel like a TikTok is calling you, then go with what you're more passionate about. Go with what you feel is also more of service, having the Mars in your Mars is in Virgo, so having something that you feel is more in service. And also you've got 4 planets in Libra, so it could be something to do with a Libra. So look up all of the Libra topics and see what you feel is good for you to do with Libra. Okay, there's a lot out there with beauty and fashion right now, but it could be to do with relationships. It could be to do with, even you'd be quite good at being a psychologist, or even an online psychologist, or somebody who is a marriage counselor, or a sexologist, or a sex expert, or something like that. Could be something to do with psychology, or the things that you've learned, or something to do with marriage counseling or relationship expert type of knowledge, or even psychology. Some people do TikTok channels about relationship psychology as well. So it's all out there, and a lot of things are saturated. Yes, I know, but it is all out there. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Let's put 3 more cards for Irena and just see if we get any other indication about what her TikTok should be about. You might get an idea through somebody else's channel and then tweak it to suit you and to suit what you feel that is your calling. Yeah, being very clear, very precise, starting when you feel like it's the right time to start. It could even be about foreigners living in London. It could even be about dating in London. It could even be about being a matchmaker in London. It could be about other ways to save money in the city that you're in. It could be things to do with saving money, how to survive, survival strategies, survival tactics, surviving certain relationships. I'll just see if I've missed anything else. Is it worth going there, and will it be beneficial for the first question? Okay, let me do a pendulum on that. It's giving me a no, and I think that's mainly because you can find other ways to teach yourself. So I do feel like you'll get that done and work it out how you'd like to work it out for yourself. You've already got the knowledge, you've got the past life knowledge as well. So I do feel like you're going to get, you know, the way that you want to go. If you want to invest some money, then you're going to invest it in the things that you know about, the things that you're drawn to, or the things that kind of correlate with you. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Venusian. Hi, Cassandra. How are you, my dear? Hi, Michi. Hi, Texas Tammy. The candle on the left. Is this one? Okay. That's the one. Okay, that's for Tammy, so that's out of the equation. And we have the $10 candle left, preferably through my website, as YouTube does take a percentage. So that one is the $10. This is the bleeding tree. Okay, we are going to do Misty's candle when we get a minute. It's already burnt down. It went really, really well. How are you, Michi? Good. Any reason why you said, are you okay? Is it because I wasn't going live quick enough? Everything's fine. Okay. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Tammy. I've put that to the side for you. I'll get that going ASAP. Yeah. Any messages I should know for my upcoming custody battle next week? Will it be finally over? Will my daughter get peace and not have to sleep over? Oh God, the poor thing. Okay. Welcome. I think it's a good choice, Tammy, for you. I like that one. Some really nice Halloween candles right now. Yeah. Really good ones. Okay. Let's have a look. Custody battle. Will it be finally over this week, next week? Let me pop this here. We'll get some more space. We've got this one candle left. That's a $10 candle. Okay. And Tammy, just let me know what sort of energy you'd like me put into the candle. Road opening, blocks, removing evil eyes, getting you through things, giving you more courage would be a good thing. Having an early retirement, sorting out your finances, getting things in order, traveling more, opening the road, more opportunities, better jobs. Okay, or just everything. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I should know for my upcoming custody battle. Oh, candle and super chat. So who was it? Venusian has taken the candle and a super chat on Cash App. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Venusian. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me have a look. Oh, you thought my internet was messed up again. Yeah, thank God it's not. Thanks for reminding me, Michi. I might have to turn my phone off to... I'm getting opening blocks in the road for my candle. Oh, okay, good idea. I'm just going, then it can slow it down. So thanks for reminding me, Michi. Yeah, that was very intuitive of you. It's a good connection. Yeah, it's always a good connection at the beginning, and then it sort of starts kind of getting tricky later on. It doesn't always, just once in a while. I will be moving to a new place and to have my own control, landlord's control. Okay. Let's have a look. Thanks for your check-in, Michi. Thank you, thank you. So sweet. How's your kitties going? Black cats remove negative energy, so just having a black cat is very beneficial. Male cats, I think, are the best. They're the charmers. Just refresh your screen. It could be the delay because I had to go offline slightly to take off my Wi-Fi on my phone and then back on again. Just refresh that. Okay, here we go with Cassandra. Cassandra, let's have a look. Will this finally be over? That didn't want to come off, so that's it. Yes, justice, justice, living somewhere that you want to live, having the abundance back in your pocket. So it could be that you've been spending too much on legal things and things that have just taken up your energy. The third party involved here wants this over. There is a completion here and more money or sharing of finances. So the judge could actually rule down that the money is there, the money's on its way, you know, there's a certain money that's needed, etc. I feel like the psychologist is going to help. The psychologist of your daughter. Is it finally going to be over? You're worried about money, but that's okay. You're worried about survival, but that's okay. You will get what you need and what you want. Patience. Yeah, you've been very, very patient. Patience is a virtue. You've been very patient. The moon. Okay, confusions. They're going to be confused about why they didn't get what they wanted, you know. Your daughter doesn't want to go there. I think she's being very direct with the psychologist that she doesn't want to go over there. And you're going to walk away. Yep. You're going to walk away. I just got some coffee on my glove. You're going to walk, yeah, you're walking away, or they're walking away. Is this going to be over the next week for Cassandra? It's looking like a yes, so I wish you the best with that. I wish you the best. At least this chapter will be finished. I don't know if there's going to be other chapters, but this chapter is going to be finished. Yep. Walking away, they might get confused. They might be, you know, like in denial. They could be confused. They could be like, how did that happen? But they're walking away. It's been the hardest battle of your life and your daughter cries. Make sure you get videotapes of her crying. Get videotapes of her crying and show it to the therapist. If you haven't already, that's evidence for your therapist. Yep. Okay, Cash App from Venusian. Thank you so much. I want to know why my intuition is pinging around the moon and the new moon. Is there something I need to know or a message for me? I feel like, Venusian, there is this shift now in Pluto. It's been reversed, and it's been going backwards, and I do feel like with the momentum of the Pluto going forwards again. Let me just pull up your chart and see what's going on. Yeah, with Pluto going direct now, it could be that, you know, something is shifting or something's pinging around, like your intuition's being pinged. The thing about this whole thing with Pluto is releasing, letting go, and it's in your 4th house of the family. So this could be the beginning of the end of you having anything to do with your family or parts of your family, and it's finally going direct. It'll go out of the shadow at a certain point, but it's finally going direct. So things are going to move forward with the family, in the family, things to do in and around the family. You're saying, is it the moon? Not so much. Not so much. No, I feel like the moon is making you a little bit confused about maybe career choices or job choices or direction choices, and if that is the case, then it's not the right time to choose. You've got your sun sitting on your ascendant, which is great. You had your birthday, now you've had your solar return, and now the sun's come over the ascendant, so that's fantastic. So this is the time for you to shine. It's a time for you to get out there, which you've been doing, and it's a time for you to get, you know, the things that you need done, and being, you know, attractive, being in the public eye, being seen. The icky part is that you've got Saturn and Neptune in the 6th house. So this can be hidden enemies. It can be anything icky. It can be things to do with, you know, nursing homes, going to visit your father. It can be anything to do with health, not necessarily yours, but it can be to do with work as well. Like you're recalibrating how you're going to work, where you're going to work, why you want to work, if you're going to work at all. You could be a bit confused about that, and that's pinging around in your mind. Yeah, that's pinging around in your mind. Is there anything else that we need to know in a message for Venusian? And we've also got the beautiful Jupiter sitting on your MC, sitting on your ascendant, and it's looking amazing. So the direction of your life is going to go, you know, have more opportunities opening up and bouncing around. There we go. We've got the money. we got the Six of Pentacles, the sharing, and we have in stealth, you're going to make something happen. So you're going to do something a little bit like the wolf, a little bit behind the scenes. You're going to make something happen. Okay, and even if you leave something behind, you are going to orchestrate a new direction and a new avenue. Yeah, even if you leave something behind, and it's like, okay, you might have to cut losses, cut whatever it is back. You got the wish card underneath there and the Ace of Pentacles, which is excellent. You might have to leave something behind that needs to be left behind. Yeah. So that's good news. Yeah, that's good news. That's something. You've got good transits, except for that Neptune and the Saturn in the 6th house, and also the North Node is there. It's been there for a while. It's like you've been grasping at new directions, but it's been difficult to consolidate them. So the North Node is sometimes elusive. It's like, what new direction will I go in? And it's not consolidated. But that'll be getting out of your 6th house very soon, which is good. And it's also things that are kind of like before they go to court, and preparations of things before they go to court, documents and getting things organized. That'll be going out of your 6th house soon, so that'll be in your area of romance, and you can attract new romantic partners at that time, and that'll be a breath of fresh air when that goes out and it gets away from the other two planets there, Saturn especially. Yeah, Saturn especially. Yeah, once this is over, Cassandra, it's going to be over, and thank God for that. Thank God for that. Yeah. And Tammy, opening the blocks in the road. Opening the blocks in the road. Okay, got it. And it can be about people like trying to keep you down in the place that you are. It can kind of be like, no, she's meant to be there and we're going to keep her stuck there, and she's meant to be at that school and we're going to keep her stuck there. Or it can be also things to do with the family as well. It can go back to family of origin, about how you're meant to be, how you're meant to behave, how you're meant to continue, how you're meant to be, you know, serving others, whereas now it's serving yourself. You've got to turn this around and be healthy selfishness. It's turning around and serving you. Yep. This little thing popped off. I don't know what that is. It's like you're releasing something. This is the candle for Misty, and somebody might get a message through Misty's candle. Can anyone see anything in that? Looks like a gargoyle. Could have something to do with Paris. Looks like a bat as well, bat out of hell. It looks like you're going to, like, bat out of hell is a song as well. Just listen to the lyrics. It could be like you're just going to go full steam ahead. And the bat out of hell, that looks like a gargoyle. It looks like you're warding off evil spirits as well. And there's a girl there sitting on the edge, dangling her legs off. And she's just looking out. She's holding flowers, or she's holding something that she's going to throw, like a plane, an aeroplane, or something like that. It's very interesting. You see a bumper to a car, like a grill. Could be saying watch out traffic wise. Yeah, but you're protected. or there could be somebody with a grill on their car. That's a bit specific. Now, there was something here that stood out to me before, which is the guitar. The guitar. There is a connection here with the guitar, or somebody owns a guitar or plays a guitar. They might have just stored it. It could be that you're selling a guitar, that if you've had one yourself, or somebody's learning the guitar. So that's interesting. We've also got a phallic symbol moving up. So the guitar could be connected to somebody male. So the person that's coming in could be somebody who has a guitar or plays a guitar, or is very interested in guitar music or music in general. There's a lot of weeping here. There's a lot of letting go, weeping, letting go of things, letting go of the past, letting go of the present, letting go of what's been holding you back. There's also a love heart here. Beautiful, beautiful love heart here right in the middle. And that's looking good. And that looks like it's being protected by something. There's also two snake heads coming out of there. So snakes could be quite lucky for you. You might wear a snake bangle, a snake bracelet, or ward off. Some people in esoteric arts use snakes, snake symbols, because they're quite magical as well. You've got three eyes here. I think that's your mother, your father, and your ex-husband trying to put the eye on you, but they're not getting in. They're not getting through. I've also got a smiley face here. It looks like an orca or some sort of sea animal, and they're giving me a smiley face. They're giving like things are going to come out right. I feel like this is a union here. There's like a female and a male connecting with a love heart in the middle, and there's a guitar at the bottom. I think when you finally meet the person, I feel like the right one for you, it's going to be a relief. It's going to be very emotional, and you're just going to know. You're just going to know. There looks like a PlayStation console here. Somebody's playing PlayStation. That can also come up too. There's a beautiful doggy's face, a little puppy. I don't know, I'm just getting the words on the road, getting on the road. It could be a puppy that you find on the road. It could be that you are getting more on the road, that you're getting the, you know, things moving and rolling. Did the apartment come through, the appointment? Hola Glenife. Did the appointment come through? You did get through, Glenife, yeah. There's like a puddle here, like a puddle or a couple. You're trying to catch something. And I think it's savings. I think you're saving up for something. There's savings here. A dog can also represent somebody loyal. Loyalty could be your daughter as well, because it looks like a puppy. There's offshoots going on here as well. There's like something is coming off this, it's coming off that, it's coming off that. So whatever starts and fills your cup is going to overflow into other avenues. You could even hold space for people. You might be doing in-person readings. I can see you're holding space with someone. There's some ancestor here as well, and he's shouting. He's shouting. Yep. He's shouting, and he's protective. He's giving you a protective eye, protection. Somebody's painting. I'm seeing paints and artwork. This to me looks like a continent. It looks like either South America or Africa, but it looks like it's cut in half. It's look like that, so that could be that somebody is half and half. They could be mixed. Okay. I've got a fish here and it's moving forward, and that's definitely a nice big chunk of money. I've also got Mickey Mouse here, so you will go to Disneyland at some point, or Disney World. There is a window there as well. There's like a window or an opening. But there's people watching you. And it could be your mother. It's like a sly fox. It could be your mother, and there's people watching you. There's also a V there as well. V for Victor. Veronica. Valerie. Veronique. I feel like the next period of time is going to be a whirlwind, but there's an opening here and it's going to lead to something beneficial. There's a beneficial outcome to it. And the PlayStation to me is like play, enjoy life, enjoying yourself. There's a very big union here with a man. There's like a connection. Yeah, so that's all I'm seeing. Is anyone else seeing anything else? It's a really good melt. Yeah, you see a duck. Ducks are good. Ducks mate for life, and they also bring news as well. They mate for life and bring news. Yeah, that's a really, really good melt. Yeah. Thanks, Michi. That's a good one. That was a good melt. That was one of the best ones, I think, that you've had. Yeah, I don't know what that looks like. A grill to you? Yeah, it could be. Could be false teeth as well. Yeah. It does look like a good melt, Tamika. Yeah, absolutely. Glenife, hola. Hola, amor. Will I have a spicy encounter anytime soon, or just love reading, please? Okay. Spirit, what do we need to know for Glenife? Feels like for you time standing still. Feels like time standing still. Why is that? Okay, somebody through the career, somebody through your work, or through their business. It's either their business or your business. I'm still getting a vision of somebody who has an RV or a van, or is moving around or moving stuff around, like animals around. Still getting that vision. If the same vision comes up time and time again, it just means that you haven't met that person. It's going to be a true love connection. There's an obstacle here with this person. I feel like it's to do with their career. I feel like they're moving around too much. Yeah, I feel like they're moving around too much. Yeah. Yeah, Venus is in Libra now, so that's good. It's good for everyone. Pluto's direct. Let's pull another card for Glenife. Hi, Rainbow Tea. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Love reading or a spicy encounter. Is there any spicy encounter for Glenife? in the meantime of meeting this guy who seems to be working a lot or moving around a lot. Justice. Could be somebody that you meet at a legal place. You might be, it might be like you're holding, Spirit is holding you out for the marriage partner. It could be that you need to be single for this marriage partner to come in. In the meantime, it's saying to transform yourself, to transform whatever you're doing within yourself, inner, outer work, transform. Do whatever you need to do. There's a lot of sadness around your mother. I don't know who that's connected to. So if it's something to do with you gardening and doing nice things for yourself, looking after yourself, I feel like that's it. I feel like Spirit might be holding you for somebody, for the man, for the husband. It's either your mother or someone in spirit is looking over you. Hi Rainbow D from Australia, how are you? General love reading. General love reading. Okay. I don't know what's going on with your mother, but there's something going on with her. Maybe she feels lonely, maybe she feels, you know, upset about something, or it could be somebody in spirit that she's missing. Just another job offer, no problem, Amira, thank you. Oh, good, Michi. Yeah, it's all moving in your direction. The spice of life I'm getting for you, spice of life for Michi. Okay, Rainbow Tea. May I please have a general love read? Anything you need, you see, thank you. Anything you see. Anything you see. Love reading. Love reading. For Rainbow Tea. Okay. Courting man. Past love. Somebody from the past trickling back in or trying to come back in. There's more offers around you though. There's more people around you. If he might have more than one person around him as well. Somebody from the past that you know, dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. Could come from a foreign background, but we've also got a fair male here as well. There's obstacles around someone. Okay, you've got three different men here. It's the courting man, the man who wants to take you out, the man about town. You've got more than one option here. You've got multiple. I feel like they're all three multiple people, even four with a courting man. And the past love. I think that somebody in the past has regrets. Somebody that's very karmic or is a twin flame link. I'm getting J. I'm getting J. Like Geronimo, Jeffrey, Geronimo. Something like that. J or a G. There's more than one here. Why are we getting more than one? Why is it going to be confusing? It might make you confused if you've got more than one to deal with at a time. I feel like it's more than one at a time. Okay, one of them's got third party, or you're looking at more than one. One of them's got a home and it's long distance. So if somebody has a home in the country or a home overseas or owns property overseas, then look at that. I feel like that's the key. Somebody who travels a lot, potentially. Options. Yes, Venusian, options. Somebody who travels a lot, that they might spend part of the year here, part of the year overseas. It's a new love, somebody you you've never met before. So this one we'll forget about. The obstacles one and the twin flame karmic we'll forget about. Not sure about the fair male either, because he came up next to that one. Past life link. You feel very connected to someone who's coming in. They could have a Mediterranean background or have like family connections overseas, which is quite common in Australia, but it's to do with certain demographics. So there could be a Mediterranean link with this person, Greek or Italian, or something, or Spanish or Portuguese or something like that. Okay. Someone new. Yeah, someone new. Welcome, Rainbow Tea. Welcome, welcome. If it doesn't rain, it pours. So if you feel like it's been stagnant, it feels like it's going to be very active. So you have to sift and sort. Don't waste too much time. Hi, Lisa. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Will I get a job offer? There aren't many opportunities close to where I live. The jobs I've applied, I get the interview but no offer. I'm waiting for a successful offer. Okay, Lisa. All right. That's a pain. Pluto moving forward. Things are shifting. Pluto moving forward. Things are shifting. Okay. Looking somewhere new and different. It's jumping out, looking somewhere new and different, starting a new thing or a new way. I feel like it's something that you've said in the interviews that doesn't correlate with what they're doing. Maybe look up some of these coaches online for free that's tell you how to answer job questions, because I feel like it's something that you're saying. Will there be a job offer? Yes. An offer, yes. Brilliant. It's coming up and it's happening very soon. I feel like it's happening soon. You'll be very settled in by the summertime, but it's happening very soon. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. The laptop starts acting up and the phone is fine. I don't know what it is. It's something in the building. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Now, let's go back to... You want a general, Michi? Lisa's back. Okay, Lisa. Successful job offer. Okay. There's something about the family here that might be putting pressure on you, or there's something to do with money. So I feel like for you, it's about you doing what you want to do and not feeling like there's pressure here or past expectations from people. Family can be partners, it can be husbands. So it could be about your heart's not completely in these jobs that you're going for. So it could be about you doing you, following your intuition. You've got support here. You might have to go to a recruiter. You've got like a partnership energy, and it's coming out as fortunate on the outside. It's saying that things have been stagnant, but they're going to move. The Hanged Man. So I feel like Pluto and all of that, it's like, okay, fine, you know. Things are going to shift now. Let's pick another card. Okay. Could be a partner helping you, or you're meant to be married, or you're meant to have a supportive partner. So if you don't have that supportive partner, then that has money, then I feel like it's a you know, you need to reassess that. Are you with a dusty? You know, who's adding value to your life? Is it going to be before Thanksgiving? Okay, we'll do November. I'm getting a yes. December. Yeah, I feel November is a good month. November's looking good. It's looking good, November. But there's something here with family dynamics, pressure, could be partnership pressure, something like that. It might not be, you know, don't waste your beauty and waste your attractiveness on trying to please people who are not, you know, adding value to your life. It could have something to do with that. If it's not the case now, it could come up later. All right. Thanks, Lisa. Muchas gracias. Before Thanksgiving, November. All right, we've got Michi. We have a general. Michi, we've got a general. Okay. Thank you for the PayPal, Michi. Let's have a look and see what's going on, Michi. What's happening with the kiddies? What's important for you to know right now? Is anything weird happening? Are you driving or riding the buses? This jumped out. Okay, you've got new homes coming in again. Public transport. Is it because you can't park, or where's your car gone? You've got new home, happy family homes coming in. What do you need to know right now? Okay. You feel like, okay, there's a lot of options, there's a lot of things popping up in the air, popping out of left field. Yeah, popping things in and out, etc., etc. Well, you don't really need a car where you are, in a sense. You know, sometimes it's better not to have one. It's going to cost you money. You know, your business is taking off, but there's a lot of options here coming up. A lot of options and things up in the air, like, oh, you know, am I doing this? Am I doing that? Where am I today? Type of thing. Getting your head around a schedule. Needing a rest. Okay, so there's part of you that needs a rest. The Seven of Swords. So you're needing a rest. Another bill, having a car. Yeah, you don't really need one where you are. It's all good. It's all good on Aurora Avenue. You just get the bus and off you go. Somebody generous is going to come into your life. Generosity here. Generosity here, coming in, coming forward, coming through, and being a very, very big success. So that you could land a really good client here. You're in a little bit of indecisiveness, in two minds about something. There could also be a third party in and around somebody that you're talking to. What's this third party about? You might be celebrating a win, a small win, a big win. Okay, it could be about this theft. Now, I'm going to tell you something that yesterday, where was I? I was somewhere. And, I was at a restaurant, and this guy stood up and he had $20 half out of his pocket, and his girlfriend didn't even say anything about it. It was about to fall out. It was sticking out of his pocket. So I was thinking of you, and I was thinking, look, these pockets are not good to keep money in. No, but something might happen here with this person. He could be talked to. There could be something else going on with this person trying to take more money, or something else from the property. I feel like it's not just money. I feel it's other stuff. It could be just petty stuff or other stuff. There's a sense of tiredness. Is this guy going to go into is he going to go into a nursing home before the end of the year? Yeah, Mary's okay. She's on board. He wants to stay where he is. He feels locked, protected, and shut down there. He doesn't want to go anywhere. But so I think he's going to try to pull it out to the end of the year at least. What is the Ace of Rods about? What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing Michi in? More money. And having to choose. You've got two choices here. There's a big decision coming up. It could be around your birthday. There's a big decision. Should I start studying again? Should I go for this? Should I go for that? Should I, do this, do that? He's a creature of habit and is grumpy. Yeah, just ignore the grumpiness. Who cares? That's his personality. I'm seeing television. Does he like watching TV a lot? Or is he mainly reading? Yeah, he doesn't want to move out of his chair. He wants to stay in his recliner. Yeah, he's very happy in his recliner. He likes his drinks coming to him, putting them in his, cup holder, etc. Like he likes the status quo. He doesn't want to, he's got a fear of passing away in a hospital or a facility. He doesn't like the idea of it. If he does pass away, he wants to be on a IVF at home, is what I'm seeing, stretching into the future. And he might make that happen. Yeah, he might be wanting to have palliative care or something like that at a certain point. He doesn't want to move, doesn't want to have a different environment. There's a decision you're going to have to make. There could be a better offer coming in, and you're going to make the offer. You're going to make the decision whether it's worth the move, worth the shift, worth the acceptance. Is it going to fit into everything else? I still feel like you're going to see him at least once a week. If you take something else on, I feel like you're going to come in maybe once a week. I feel like he might miss you in some capacity. I don't know if he drinks cold drinks out of big kind of flasks or mugs. He's got cold drinks going on. Or he needs to drink more water. Yeah, he doesn't want to go anywhere. No, and Mary's not going to have a say in it. He's fine. He likes Diet Pepsi. Keeps him up and alert. Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting there. He's just not moving. He doesn't want anything to move. He's also paranoid about his wife having an affair. It could be an affair with his friend, the one that takes the money. He's afraid that she's going to have an affair with somebody or do something. Yeah, she's got somebody lined up, I feel. I feel like she might have someone lined up. Or she might have gone, when she disappeared that time, she might have gone to see someone. I'm getting a James or a Gregory. Just keep those two names in your cachet, because I feel like they're going to mean something in the future. Or you pick that up. Maybe he likes board games or something. I don't know, or doing something with his mind. She travels a lot. Yeah, I feel like she's got somebody else. And I think he knows that. I think once he leaves, part of the reason is once he leaves, he feels that she's going to move somebody else in. Even on a temporary basis, like visitation. Yeah. She's just putting up with him. But it's okay. It's okay. She's okay. She's going to pursue it. Oh, you do crosswords together. Okay, good, good. You might do something like Scrabble or something like that. Yeah, she's going to put up with him until the end, I think. I'm getting the word hoist, so I don't know if he needs a hoist for something in the future or he has a hoist at the moment. There's a hoist. Yeah, he might have Parkinson's or something.